Okay.
Okay, so when you're dealing with a girl, but you're still talking to your ex-girlfriend, does that ever become an issue? Because you're saying your ex-girlfriends are calling you asking about boyfriend advice.
Oh, usually for me, it's not a big issue for me because, like for instance, let's say I'm with you, right? I'm dating you, but one of my ex-girlfriend will call, asking for stuff. So usually, the problem will lie with you, with that other girl. Why she always calling you and that type of stuff. I, on the other hand, I know, like, I had you before, it didn't work out, and I'm with her now, so I don't see a point in me going back to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But as a friend, it's sort of like you need help. You're asking me for my opinion or something, and, I'll give you my opinion or something. So that's just as far as it goes. But as far as, seeing anything with that ex, it never really happens. Because for me, once it's over, it's over. I'm not the type of person to go on breaks and just. Yes, Fred. I'm not the type of person to go on breaks like, oh my gosh, this isn't working now. Let's go on break. And you last for break for like 2 weeks or whatever, and you get back together. I think it's just ridiculous. It's like you might as well, like, while you're married, like when you're married, you can't go for a divorce and then get back together, right?
Well, technically, you can actually.
In a sense,
technically you can.
It makes no sense, right? Yeah. There's too many obstacles you have to go through. So like. For me, if there's something going wrong, I try to work it out. And one thing I learned from like a lot of my previous relationships is communication is like a huge key.
But you know what? All that sounds great on paper.
Yeah.
But
okay.
You know what I mean?
But trying to cut me up.
I'm not even trying to cut you up. I'm not. What I'm just saying, and it's not an attack at you. I'm just saying, like, in general, in paper, just like communists. It sounded great on paper. It didn't play out. Wow. But you know what I mean? Yeah.
He's comparing Johnny's theories to communism.
Karl Marx is a brilliant dude. But like, in all seriousness, it's like we're humans. We're prone to, emotions and what happens when, if you had a great relationship before. You want to meet up to talk about X issues or whatever, and then, you
You fall back in?
You fall back in the trap. And it happens. It's a human thing. So I think I'm not completely against being friends with an ex, because there's exes right now that I'm friends with.
Friends or acquaintances?
Well, like what
say it to the camera. Friends or acquaintances.
But how would you define that though?
I mean, do you hang out?
No.
Let's answer the question. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, like they're acquaintances. You know what I mean? They could be friends or whatever. It depends on it's semantics, the words that you use, whatever. Yeah. But if there still needs to, you can be friends, but there still needs to be some certain amount of space. You know what I mean? Because depending on how strong that relationship was, there could be feelings that are there that will never leave. You know what I mean? So that's my thing.
No, I perfectly understand what you're saying. I'm not saying because I'm friends with them, like we're chilling 24/7 or that type of stuff. Because remember, if I'm single still, then yeah, it's a different thing. We broke up, but we can chill. But if I'm with someone else and we've already broken up, you have to put like a balance in between you and that friend, and you cannot chill all the time and do the same stuff that you're used to. Mm-hmm. Because you have to show respect to the new person that you're with right now. Mm-hmm. All I'm just saying is that at the end of the day, we were friends before. And I'm not just gonna throw you out just because we broke up and it didn't work. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is that usually they'll call me up sometimes. Just I'm having this problem, and we'll talk about it. There's nothing wrong with it, and we might hang out sometimes. And I because we're still friends, I always make it a habit to introduce my exes to the current person that I'm talking to. So at least
Really?
they know.
Brave. That's very brave.
You know, at least they know who this person is, right? Because one thing I know in the past,
It's my ex.
one thing I learned in the past is like, when you talk to certain girls and then the current person you're with, like, who's this person you're talking to? Who's this person you're talking to? You know, it gets annoying and that shit always starts. So it's better to just clear the table, clear the air up front before anything. But I agree with what you're saying though. There should be a balance. There should be a balance between the exes and the current person that you're with. All I'm just saying is that me personally, I don't consider my exes foes. As we chill, we'll go out for dinner sometimes and just chill. Like, we're all adults.
Dinners, wow.
That's that's
Calling all exes. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
free dinner pass.
All right, just a question. Who pays for the dinner?
Who pays for the
That's
dinner?
a good question.
That is a good question.
Who pays for the dinner if you're taking the dinner?
I pay for my dinner and she pays for hers. We're not going out no more. I'm not paying for your stuff anymore. No.
So on a personal level question,
Yeah.
have you ever digressed
What do you mean?
from
Falling back?
have you ever fallen back into the trap?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Never?
Never?
Because,
Not one time.
all right, my whole life, I've dated 3 girls. No, I've only dated 3 girls.
Not here with strangers, sir.
We're all friends.
No, I've only dated 3 girls, right? 3 months of my life. Everything else I've done when I was single. So I mean, the 3 people that I did, I'm dating the 3rd one currently right now. But the 2 other people that I have dated, right? We try to work it out.
So
Right? So it got to the point where it couldn't be worked out, and that was it.
So it's a nice way of saying yes.
No,
Exactly.
it got to the point it couldn't work out.
You tried to fall back in the trap.
I said we tried to work it out before we broke up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, before we broke
okay.
up, and then after we realized it wasn't going to work, it was just over. So for me, if like I'm saying, if I'm single and we're still chilling and we sort of have feelings for each other and we digress back into whatever it was, that's a different story.
No, that's still the same
That's
thing.
the same thing.
That's falling. I'm
Still
not saying
hooking up
falling
with an
back
ex.
in the trap during a relationship. I mean just falling back. Like you had an ex, it was an ex, and you had a fling. That's
You're
it.
hooking up with the ex again.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, fine. And then in that case, yeah. But what I'm saying, if I'm with someone, but
Like, wait, now you explained it.
No.
Now you explained it.
But listen.
Didn't understand the question.
But if you have good sex or whatever, and you're not with anyone, you're not attached to anyone, and neither is she, like,
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, right?
Yeah, of course.
We're all human after all.
Yeah.
Shit. But what I'm trying to say is that with the current girlfriend that I'm with right now, I've still chilled with my other 2 exes. Just gone out for lunch, dinner. Just talk on the phone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have never, had any sort of like attraction to them. Like I want to have sex with you or just digress back into anything, whatever it may be. Because actually, my first ex was actually like, she's never found, someone as good as me. Right? Why you laughing? It's true. Anyways.
Bold
Okay.
statements.
Well,
Do you have something to say about this, Nadia?
I just think that's
Say.
great.
No. Say.
No, she said she's never found anyone as good as you, and you think she's not trying to get it back in?
No, that's what I'm saying. She's trying to get it back in, but
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
I don't have to.
You're not reciprocating.
Yeah, exactly.
And your girlfriend knows this?
And she knows that.
And she has no issue with you continuing to hang out with a girl who wants to get it in with you?
No, she did. She told me, you need to back away and whatnot. So, to respect my girlfriend, I had to set certain.
So you couldn't be friends with her.
No, we're still friends. It's just
But
something
there's
about
still a
I
boundary.
can't.
Oh,
I
there's
can't.
a boundary. Okay,
Yeah, I just
okay.
had to be a little distance and whatnot. But it's a given though. We were together for a while. She still has feelings for me. It's not something that can go out overnight, right?
So-
It's for her end. Not on my end, for her end,
You've moved
right?
on to the next
So
one.
I moved on. She needs to move on. That's
what I'm saying. I'm saying because it seems like she's more of a. She was a friend at first.
Yeah.
She wanted to get back in, and she wanted to get back in the groove of things.
Yeah.
And she had to be turned into an acquaintance. That's what it seems like.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily acquaintance. We chill still. My girlfriend is comfortable with me going out. And
With her, even though she wants to get back in the.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you can't really have trust in a relationship, then what do you have, right?
Wow.
But then
You're a bigger man than
wasn't
Spitting knowledge today.
but wasn't she just saying that she's upset? She needed
Yeah,
space or whatever.
All right, my girlfriend
Like,
would
I
be
was
upset.
confused,
My girlfriend
yeah.
would be upset that, this ex-girlfriend wants to hook up or do
course,
something with
of
me.
course.
Especially because we were involved, for a long time. I would be upset too.
Mhm,
But at the same time, she trusts me enough that, I will go, chill with her and, nothing will happen. If something does happen, then, I'm losing out on her.
Yeah.
That's
balance.
exactly. So that's the thing that we've had. That's like, what? She said that if you want to go out and go cheat, but just know you're not coming back. So that's cool.
I like her.
You know?
Cold as
I like her.
She's
You know,
big.
Like
so you're not coming back. And I've said the same thing. So me personally, I'm the type of person that I have very few guy friends. Right? I have very few guy friends. I have more female friends and more female acquaintances. So it's something that she's had to get used to, right? And she has a lot of guy friends too. So it's not like I'm telling her you can't talk to this guy or you can't do this
But then
because
running off with your ex.
exactly. So it makes no sense. So for me, it's just it's a trusting, all right? So if I can't be with her and I'm going to end up doing something, I might as well not even be in a relationship at all. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that.
But it's hard though. What I'm saying, like, it's not. I'm not. I know I'm making it sound like it's easy to be friends with your exes, but it's harder than I'm making it sound. You have to put effort into it. Me personally, it's because like I've spent so much time and effort just building that foundation, just to be friends and just to know each other. It's just really stupid just to throw everything away just because shit didn't work, right? And especially because stuff didn't work on that. Like, we all ended off on a good note, right? If we ended off on a bad note, like she cheated or I did or something, then that's a completely different story. Like, bitch, I don't want to be friends with you, right? You know?
Okay.
That's a different thing.
story.
Yeah. But if you end off on a good note, it just didn't work out, then I don't see a problem why you can't, just be friends, hang out. I'm not saying hang out 24/7, just chill. You're adults after all, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Final words.
Okay. Yeah. Any conclusions?
I mean, I agree a lot with what Johnny's saying. I just think having the barriers, that's the major thing. Just because we can have trust and relationship with my new relationship, whatever, if I have one or whatnot. But just so that she feels that extra comfort, that she's the main focus, I'm also gonna have that kind of cushion with any past relationships I've ever had. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. But I think it's in line with a lot of what Johnny was saying.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, Johnny, everyone, check out LiveAGL.com.
Check it out.